Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kelly Oubre.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. Al Horford out there with Chris Boucher, and it's White in at the 1. And for Philadelphia, they've got Joel Embiid. Maxey out there with Jackson, then there's George, and it's Oubre in at the 3. All right, Coach, we're headed down the home stretch here. What's the mindset across the league?
Well, it all depends on where you are, Brian, in the race. If you're in playoff contention, then you've got a natural motivator, and that's where you're focused. If you're a team that's out of the postseason picture, you're probably already thinking ahead to next year.
1, 2, 3. Cancun.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Horford finds Brown. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
George, a screen on Brown. Puts it up. Jackson can't get it to go. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Tatum with it. Guarded now by George. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Well, over the years, we've seen Tatum become increasingly comfortable playing through contact.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, there's no question that Tatum is one of the best scorers in the game today. And because he was so good at such a young age, it's easy to forget how young he still is.
The 3, George. Horford pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. George outside to halt the run. Jump shot is good. George has got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Tatum driving in, and no good. And George with some nice D. Jackson outside. George outside. This one for 3. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Tatum. Boucher on the screen. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're in the same slot, number 4.
Seeing where Boston is, they are a loaded team with lots of confidence. Now, sometimes that has produced problems, as we've seen, in terms of overconfidence, which is why they don't own the top spot yet.
Here's Embiid. In his last outing, 8 points for him. George outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Shooting 2.
First one falls.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
George hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
White against Maxey. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
That puts him in the lead.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Now here's White. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Brown against Jackson. Boucher passes to White. And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Good from White. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
White hits them both.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Pass to Brown. Now Tatum from downtown hits the trifecta. Tatum's got 6 points.
Look, you can't give Tatum three-point looks from anywhere. He's so efficient from range.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. George, a screen on White. Maxey attacking. Boston pulls it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a showing.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Into the lane. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Brown. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Sixers trailing. George outside. Takes a three. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Tatum against Oubre. Tatum passes to Boucher. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. Left side, Brown. And stolen by Jackson. He's got a clear path. Here's Maxey. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And it's all knotted up.
And Maxey is especially dangerous in these situations. When he has room to run, good luck stopping him.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Horford, a screen on Maxey. Out to Horford. All sorts of time. The rebound by Embiid.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Jackson for 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. The Celtics second.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
So it's Boston now. Trailing by 2. Outside White. Jackson against Brown. Boucher a screen on Jackson. Pass to Horford. Jacks up a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And that's a nice play. Horford getting to his spot, ready to fire.
Now here's Oubre. 5 points in the game. And here's Embiid. Horford covering. Embiid inside. He's against Horford. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Oubre from the arc. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Jackson against Brown. Boucher a screen on Jackson. Brown passes to White. So a moment now to see the story for Joel Embiid.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
The first free throw is good. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Boston. White hits them both. Here's McCain, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Oubre against Brown. George a screen on Brown. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Embiid. Pulls it from the top of the key. George, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
White, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game. Here's McCain. Embiid, a screen on White. Pass to Oubre. George outside. Embiid, a screen on Boucher. George for 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
White, the pass to Horford. And here's White. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
'76ers trail by 5. Here's Drummond, and the jam by Drummond.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Brown. Here's Simons. Four on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Edwards. Edwards. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's White. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by Boston. Embiid passes to Lowry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, he's been around for so long. Lowry has seen everything. Knew where to go off the pick for the bucket.
Now here's Simons. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Brown finds Simons. White looking it over. Here's Brown. The kick out to White. The 3. Here's Keita. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
76ers trail by 3. 1:16 left to play in the first. Here's Embiid, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Shots blocked. Here's McCain. It's deflected. Simons outside. That shot missing.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
36 seconds left now in the first quarter. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Here's McCain. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First trip to the line for him here. And he drops it first. Both shots good from the strike. 12 seconds left in the first quarter here. Lowry outside. Three-pointer. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Derek White getting it done for the Boston Celtics. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Boston leading by 3. They've got Andre Drummond. He's out there with Joel Embiid. Edwards out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Simons. Still no points. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Off target from 3-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's McCain. Screen by Embiid. McCain's shot is off. And it's Simons with the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. And it's Tatum missing.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's McCain. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
A quick look at the best when it comes to the boards. In the third spot, Joel Embiid.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. Simons outside. Fires the three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Simons is a terrific three-point shooter, even from that extended range.
Lowry with it. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three to fall. Hauser's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
76ers trail by 6. To the wing, right side. Here's Embiid. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Drummond against Tatum. And here's Simons outside. The rebound by Lowry. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. Boston leading by 4. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Embiid. It's Edwards on the wing. Drummond. Off target with a jump hook. Boston's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pritchard, the pass to Simons. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Keita. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with the Pistons, it's never easy taking the back end of a back-to-back, but they've been playing some great basketball of late. And when you're winning, back-to-backs feel a lot easier to handle.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Paul George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Jackson comes in for Lowry. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. '76ers trail by 4. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. And Boston has possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Now here's White. 12 points for him. Tatum finds White. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. Tatum can't hit. 76ers trail by 4. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. Drummond's checked in for Edwards. Here's Jackson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Pass to George. Now here's Embiid. Horford covering. Shot left block. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Simons against Jackson. Simons passes to Hauser. Pass to White. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. Here's Hauser. George defending. Pass to Tatum. Fires the three. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Here's Jackson. Drives to the hoop. No good. Horford with some nice D.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And then Tatum slams it in.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Here's McCain. He's guarded by White. Now here's Drummond. 14 points for him. Last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Drummond for 3. They get it back.
Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
And here's White. 13 points in the game. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
So both teams changing it up here. And the one thing all of these point guards have in common is their ability to shoot from the arc. Let's see who topped the charts for threes this past month. Number 5 is Derek White.
I mean, when no other options are available, any one of these guys can just take charge and shoot that three.
And when your one can hit threes himself, makes the offense so tough to stop.
For 3, George. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. with the fadeaway. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Pass to Jackson. Embiid, a screen on Brown. Jackson, the pass to Embiid. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Embiid's got 7 points here in the quarter. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. To the left side wing. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Oh, got a piece of it. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got his second basket on the night.
With quickness and speed, Jackson remains a valuable fast break option for this team.
Celtics lead by 9. Boucher outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Jackson. The 76ers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Good on the bucket. Oubre's got 10.
Well, finding the open teammate, that's always been a strong part of Jackson's game.
Boston has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And Philadelphia has possession. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Here's George. And the layup is good off the glass. 9 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Brown. He had 25 points in the win against San Antonio.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Tatum is a savvy player. He knows his drive is going to attract physical defense.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. That free throw no good.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia. And the second free throw is good. 76ers trail by 8. Drummond to screen on Brown. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Oubre against Tatum. Right side Oubre. Pass to George. Outside Oubre. Now here's Drummond. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Brown. The rebound by Jackson. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. George outside. Takes a 3. Here's Drummond. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Boston leading by 8. Pass to Tatum. Horford with it. He's covered by Oubre. Nice move. Horford gets it done inside.
Yeah, Horford has gotten more selective with his shooting, but he's still very efficient inside.
So it's Philadelphia now. Now George. He's got 9. Outside Maxey. Jackson the screen. Maxey against Brown. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
That free throw's good from Maxey. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Simons is checked in for Jason Tatum. Both free throws good from Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Now here's Simons. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Drops in the 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Minute 32 left in the first half. White against Maxey. Shoots over White. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just fantastic use of the mid-range by Maxey.
Oubre against Brown. Simons outside. Back to Brown. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
1 minute left in the second quarter. Here's Drummond. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Brown passes to Simons. Boucher outside. White with a screen on George. 6 on the shot clock. Simons right side. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by George.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And he comes up with a bucket.
You know, you have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside. Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
.27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Brown against Oubre. 15 seconds left in the first half of this one. 5 on the clock. Boucher a screen on Oubre. And here's Brown for 3. No good that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive. And it's put them in this lead right now. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. Al, as you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which rookie might take even another step and separate himself from the pack. And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the 76ers.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Boston leading by 9. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Chris Boucher out there with Al Horford. And it's Tatum in at the 3. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
So when Tatum stays aggressive, he gets to the line a lot.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. That one doesn't drop. Horford with some nice D. White with it. Outside, Brown. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 13. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Embiid a screen on Boucher. For 3, George. He buries it from 3. George has got 12 points in the game.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
To the paint. Paul George pulls down the board. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now the Celtics on the move. And here they go. And finished off by Boucher.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
'76ers trail by 12. George outside. Down low. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Brown passes to Tatum. Now Horford. Now White. Maxey covering. Back to White. Shoots over Maxey. That one's wide left. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a chance now to bring up the NBA steals leaders from the last month of action. 5th, Jason Tatum.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Maxey passes to Oubre. Jackson with it. Maxey on the wing. Embiid a screen on Tatum. Inside. 6 to shoot. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Boston. Final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And, of course, the 76ers, pretty far behind right now.
You know, for the Celtics, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
With his feet set, Tatum's going to make you pay.
76ers trail by 13. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's White. 13 points in the game. Embiid against Horford. And it's Maxey missing. Boston leading by 10. White with it. Guarded now by George. White can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Jackson against Brown. Shoots over Jackson. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by White. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
Down low. Embiid's shot is good. 15 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Horford, left side. The kick to Tatum. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3. 76ers trail by 10. White with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Jackson against Brown. It's George on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Boston leading by 13. Here's White. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Boston?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
That's good from White. The Celtics making a switch here. Simon's checked in. White hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
76ers trail by 15. Left side, Maxey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Al Horford.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Maxey. Celtics lead by 13. White with it. Guarded now by George. Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Jackson, the pass to Embiid. Maxey surveys. Jackson with a screen on White. George outside. Kept alive. Embiid misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Tatum. Here's White. Maxey covering. Horford passes to Brown. And here's White. Clock at 6. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip.
And I love how he's earned his share of points at the line tonight. Not wasting his chances at all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And Philadelphia making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Good on the second one. 76ers trail by 16. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Simons. Embiid, a screen on Simons. Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Here's Brown. Horford, a screen on Edwards. The kick to Tatum. Philadelphia grabs the miss. George has got 5 rebounds in the game. Driving to the basket. The shot, no good. Brown with some nice D. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Tatum looking it over. Uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
76ers trail by 16. Here's McCain. Now here's Embiid. Pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Tatum from long range. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. White against George. Here's Jackson. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 3rd assist of the night. Celtics lead by 14. Now here's Brown. He's got 13. Tatum finds Brown. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Joel Embiid. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Andre Drummond is checked in for Paul George. Cadis checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for Tatum.
One shot.
Free throw good. Brown.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Jackson against Simons. The shot. Jackson can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Tatum, pass to Brown. Pass to Simons. Left side White, down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, poked away. Here's Embiid. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Outside, Brown. The 3. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Here's McCain.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for Jackson. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Boston leading by 15. Simons outside. Here's the pick. To the middle. Here's Keita. Blocked! And here's Edwards. Lowry left side. Pass to Edwards. From downtown. Boston pulls it in. Brown looking around. Here's Walsh. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got assist number 7 tonight. 76ers trail by 18. Here's McCain. Here's Drummond. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that's a big body to mess with. Drummond's a handful.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
Well, he's one of the best rebounders we've ever seen. Drummond controls the defensive glass, and at the other end, he creates second chance opportunities.
That one's no good. Celtics lead by 18.
Who's got Anthony?
Now Simons. He's got 5.
Come around.
Pass to Walsh. Shot clock at 6. Here's Keita. Embiid covers. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's McCain. Took it to length and buries the 3. McCain's got 5.
Again, I mean, just weak fast break defense.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Walsh. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
41 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Drummond. Back to Lowry. Keita pulls it in. Keita's got rebound number 7 tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Jaylen Brown proven to be a tough customer.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. 76ers trail by 19. Edwards finds Lowry. Pass to Embiid. With 1 on the clock. And he lays it in. Embiid's got 13 in the second half.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Celtics, leading by 17. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Kyle Lowry. Edwards out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Hauser. Pass to Keita. Now here's Tatum. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
One shot.
And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Here's Lowry. The Celtics making their last shot. Tries it from 19. Simons with a rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
76ers trail by 20.
Watch him.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Drummond. From 8 feet away, and that one's good. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Lowry. Simons passes to Pritchard. Now here's Simons. The D's right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hauser. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Embiid. Count that one. Embiid's got 26.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Simons with it. Here's Hauser. Back to Simons. Here's Hauser. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Over Edwards. Hauser can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 19. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's off. Jackson, he's checked in for the Sixers. And the Celtics also making a change. White's checked in. And he sinks the second. Boston leading by 18. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Hauser. Oh, good D by Edwards. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers to the inside. It's stolen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Tatum, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Tatum nails both of them. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, Tatum has some length on him. Gets down that lane in a hurry.
For Philadelphia, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Embiid, a screen on White. Here's McCain. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. Jackson on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. Here's Tatum. Pass to Simons. The 3 is up. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's McCain. Embiid, a screen on White. Now Edwards. And here's Embiid to end the run. And it's good on the lay-in. Embiid's got 17 now, just in the second half. Now here's White. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Now here's Jackson. They get it again. Embiid. And the layup is good. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Simons from outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Tatum against Jackson. Here's McCain beyond the arc. Good work defensively by White.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Simons, and there's the drive. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Embiid. Embiid, a screen on Simons. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
And some changes here for the 76ers. George comes in for Drummond. And it's Maxey in for Edwards. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. George outside. The 3 is up. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. So it's Boston now. Outside White. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Jackson. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
76ers trail by 20. And here is Maxey. There's the triple. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. The drive by Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
No good on that one.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
And he's good on the second. Now Maxey. George outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Al Horford.
The physicality of George. His coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
That's good from George.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
George hits them both. Celtics lead by 19. Brown with it. Horford, a screen on Jackson. Pass to Tatum from the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Maxey. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, BA. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Tatum against Oubre. Pass to Brown. Now here's Boucher. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Paul George.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Boucher. And Boucher drops them both. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Horford against Embiid. Pass to Oubre. There's the three. Horford pulls it in. Celtics lead by 22. Outside White. Screen by Horford. Here's Tatum. Money from the wing. Tatum's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, and that screen was really all Tatum needed. Just a little bit more breathing room so he could go to work.
Now here's Oubre. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Both free throws good from Maxey. Celtics lead by 22. Outside White. Pass to Boucher. Outside Tatum. Oubre with a steal. George drives in. And the jam by George.
And reminding everyone of his athleticism, George can still get up and drop the hammer.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A big group substitution here for Boston. Garza's checked in for Horford. Hauser comes in for Boucher. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. Boston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Simons against Jackson. Pass to Hauser. Takes the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. George against Tatum. Simons outside. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Jackson surveying the D. Pass to George. Oubre with it. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Shoots over Maxey. Pritchard, no good. Here's Jackson. Pass to George. From deep. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson against Simons. Here's Hauser. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Hauser's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Now here's Simons. Clock is at 3. Pass to Garza. Here's the 3. The rebound by Embiid. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Here's Maxey. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And credit the courage Jackson shows there. I mean, attacking inside and drawing the contact despite being a smaller guard.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Celtics on offense. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Pritchard. Maxey covering. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you very much. Jalen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn. So I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jalen.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jason Tatum.